Okay, so one of the things I noticed during the initial consult with Lilo is she was showing little respect for people's personal space. She just kind of got right in people's business. I just got done showing the guardians how they can claim personal space from her, and I'm going to go through that a little bit more in depth off camera. But the other thing I noticed is that Lilo likes to come over and nudge like this when she wants attention. So when she does that, she's telling me, now she wants the ball right now, so I'm going to hide it. But when she nudges us, she's telling us what to do. Pat, is this better?
Yeah.
All right. So when she tells me what to do and I do it, then that confuses her into thinking that she has the same authority or she has authority over me because she tells me what to do and I do it. So from now on, when she comes up and nudges you, what I'd like you to do, instead of petting her, give her a counter order, ask her to sit or lie down. As soon as she sits, as soon as she lies down, within 3 seconds maximum, but your goal is within 1/3 of a second, you want to pet her and then say the command word. Not good sit, sit. Not good down, down. Dogs get confused. The more words that we use, the more confusing it gets for them. So what I do is, Lilo, come, 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 come. All right. Lilo, there we go. Lilo, sit, sit, Lilo, sit. So I'm just saying sit. Now for her, she tries to control by putting her paw on us, so we're immediately gonna stop petting her. When you tell me what to do, then what you're liking, what you're enjoying stops. So what will happen is after a couple of days of doing this, she's gonna come start sitting in front of you saying, look, I'm sitting, shouldn't you be paying attention to me? And the answer is, at least careful with your thumb or your finger. At least some of the time, yes, we do want to pet her. Because now she's asking for us to pet her in a very polite way. So if we consistently pet her when she does that, then the new way of asking for attention is come and sit in front of the human or lay down in front of the human. Now, after a while, she'll just start doing that on her own. Now, you can also do this in other capacities. Let's say you're just kind of hanging out, she just comes up to you. You didn't ask her to? Well, we can reach over and pet her and say the word come. Because recall, or failure to recall, is one of her problems. Mm-hmm. Well, she came on her own, we didn't ask her to, but we're still rewarding the end result, the come. Okay. So pet her and say come. Or she just comes and sits down next to you, pet her and say sit. Pet her and say down, whatever it is. Okay. After a while, before, it's going to take you about a week to get used to doing this. So what I would suggest for all of you guys is to come up with a watchword that means you're petting without a purpose. So I consider petting a dog our way of paying them. So petting them is our way of saying thank you. So if you come in the room and you see that your sister is petting the dog and you didn't give her and you don't think that she asked, you just say paycheck. That means your sister goes like this and then says, Lilo, sit. As soon as Lilo sits, then we reach over and say sit. Even if you had asked the dog to sit before your little brother came in and your brother didn't realize that you had already asked that, you want to be on the same page as him. Because if you guys are on the same page and the dog is not, then that makes the dog want to be more of a follower. I want to be with them. So then you just say, Lilo, sit. As soon as she sits, then you pet her and say, sit. Say, I actually asked her to sit before you came in the room, but thanks for reminding me. So don't say, don't tell me what to do. Thank him, because he's helping you. So because we don't even realize how often we pet our dog. So it's going to take you guys about a week before you guys get in the habit of stop petting for no reason. Mm-hmm. Petting with a purpose is the easiest thing that you can do that will have the biggest impact on your dog. After a while, you'll just use that hand motion. What I do is I start in front of their nose and I go over their head, keep it within about 1 inch. Most dogs, as their head tracks up, their butt goes down. As soon as the butt hits the ground, sit. Right away, again, within 3 seconds. And I like to pet under the chin because the dog, when it's proud about what it's done, its nose is parallel to the ground or tilted upward. So I always want the dog to feel good. Careful about your finger. But I want the dog to achieve a good body posture for doing what I call desired behaviors. Petting with a purpose is the easiest thing you can do that will have the biggest impact. And if you get in the habit of doing it, you'll do it without even thinking hundreds of thousands of times over the dog's life. And every time you do it, it helps reinforce the leader-follower dynamic that you're looking for. So the dog's no longer feels like it's responsible for you. It's a follower, and I just take my lead from her. So I don't have to be as reactive to other dogs or things along those lines. And it helps the dog understand I have to ask for things, and sometimes I don't get what I want. So I can't go tell another dog, hey, just keep on playing with the dog because I want to. Sometimes the dog says no, and I have to accept that. You have to learn that no means no, Lilo. All right, so that is what I like to call petting with a purpose.